Good morning from Pinelands High School in Cape Town. This is Western Regionals, Opens and Women's. And this is the first game of Saturday morning with Marlise Miladies versus Kraft. Morning. And some lovely music in the background. Some games played last night, but this is the first women's game of the tournament. Marties are starting on D.
Savage lady line for hot sauce.
Oh, for Kraft. The Kraft playing Savage.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Kraft struggling to make numbers this tournament and having a bit of a negotiation with the other teams before each game to see how they're going to proceed. The commentary team has been recruited to potentially play, which would mean an automatic forfeit, but at least Kraft's able to play. Good morning, Sandra.
Good morning, Roger. What a wonderful place to be on a Saturday morning. And watching some women's ultimate, can not imagine a better day.
Oh, nice. Coco with the grab between the legs there. Kraft moving the disc nicely. Caitlyn on disc.
The Kraft lineup today is a team built a bit more on love than on training time together. This team has had a little bit of a hiatus. Kraft did not participate in the league this year, but they committed to getting a team together for Women's Nationals, which is fantastic.
Much of Ultimate seems to be built on love rather than time.
Love, sweat and caffeine.
I'm going to sneak a bit closer to the field here. Love, sweat and caffeine. Yeah, nice. Marlise on disc, Kraft playing vert stack. Nice one-handed grab by Caitlyn. Good continuation there. Claire unable to hold on. Turnover, let's see what Miladies do with this. Playing a vert stack, coming under. Oh, just a misconnection there. One-handed attempt, Miles putting up to Bree. And another turnover. Marty's looking for their first score of the game. And that is it.
Score for Miladies. Miladies being the women's team of Stellenbosch Ultimate, of Marty's Ultimate, shall I say. The name coming from Marty, meaning friend in Afrikaans, but lady friend.
Strangely enough, I'd never realized that.
I might have made that up.
That's now the truth.
Until proven otherwise.
Wouldn't it be great if the scoreboard on the other side was laid up so that people could see the score?
That would be.
Kraft are playing an unchanged line at this point. Quite a relaxed start to this game on a Saturday morning. This tournament is trialing scoreboards for the first time. Oh, my wish is coming true. Scoreboard has been set standing up and we can see it. from the side of the field, which helps us with scorekeeping. Pull coming in,
That's very nice.
and that's Merwe with the pull.
Youngest player on the ladies, I believe.
Caitlyn
How
with the
young, I'm
pickup.
not sure.
Ooh, good disc into space. Claire grabbing that. Quick continuation. But a turnover. Merwe with the pickup.
That's it, Caitlyn. Go last back, Caitlyn. That's great.
One of the commentators also doubling a sideline for the Savage team.
Leah with a big up and round. Lovely D by Coco. Also known as Nichol. Also known as I'm too old for this. Hey, in my defense, she would say that.
For
Leah
one of
picking
the
up.
most unviolent people I know, Marlise does put up a good barrier. Non-violent.
That's it, Coco. That's it, Coco. Help last back. Nice pressure, girl.
Leah putting it up the line, but unfortunately a misconnection, or not quite misconnection, but just out of reach. So turnover. Marlise picking up, but trying to figure out what counts as out on that far sideline.
Marlise, founding team captain of Craft, founded in 2013.
Bree with the big throw, but no call
Really nice spirit there.
on potential foul. Foul. Trying to figure out if that's uncontested. Yes, foul called, uncontested. Just tapped in. Oh,
So close.
loud
Nice
attempt from
commitment by
Caitlyn.
Looking good, Kraft. Keep them in.
Craft almost getting their first score of the tournament.
Leah with a disc.
Big undercut from the back of the stack from Martys. The continuation up the line. That's a really nicely worked move there. Good vision. See if the continuation happens, which it does to Leah. Leah taking her allocated few steps. It's really good movement by Martys there. Oh, Coco with the high attempt backhand, but out of reach of Marlise and turnover, and Milady's taking it to 2-0. Welcome, Michelle. Craft bringing their complement of players to 8 now, and able to play a new line for the first time. Timeout has been called.
It's like an African bag. Okay, help me.
So in the commentary box this morning is myself, Roger Sainer, ably assisted by Sandra Jordaan, who is also dabbling as sidelining Craft, as she is slowly coming back from foot surgery. She was quite heavily recruited by Craft in the run-up to this tournament. And the best she's able to do is to say, I'll think about it. The other half of the commentary team has been discouraging that thought, so we'll see what happens. There are rumours that the commentary team is not yet fully awake, having gone to Cape Town Jazz Fest last night, and while they can neither confirm nor deny that, there is still some hope that more energy will be brought to the day sometime soon. I have a team list for Miladies, but the numbers I have don't correspond to the numbers they're wearing, so I'm trying to learn their names as we are going. I've got 13 on the team roster, Craft having 8 right now. Johann is on the other side of the field and volunteered to be the official scorekeeper for this match, using the app that I believe has been designed by Rainier. And he's just showed it to me and it looks pretty awesome. That will also be the data that powers the fantasy league that is in operation this weekend.
Yeah, I can see it next to that. You see that big water bottle?
And there he is.
Hello, I'm here to stand next to you so I can get names for them.
Oh, fantastic. So I have a team sheet here.
Oh, you have a team sheet?
I do.
That's convenient.
The numbers, however, do not correspond to
No, they do not.
who's wearing what, but at least we have some names.
Okay.
And between the three of us, I'm sure we make one
Yeah,
cognitively
I think we'll
capable
do.
human.
I think we'll be fine.
Great. So, Marty's with the third pull of the game.
Their most recent import.
Emma's been imported from?
Cape Town.
Spoken like somebody who lives in Stellenbosch.
Yep.
Marlise with the Sandra-esque drop level and inside-out forehand.
I do not deserve such credit. Marlise is the master of these things.
Okay. Who threw that?
This last throw is from Michelle. So Michelle's on defense now. And who's picking up with the orange cap?
So we have Sarah Levin, who's thrown it out.
One of the core handlers of the team, Sarah, and one of the team captains.
Caitlyn picking up. Putting a lovely huck straight through to Bree. Wow, lovely vision. Bree on the end of that.
Caitlyn
To Bree.
to Brianna.
Brianna, correct. And that puts the score at Milady's 2, Craft 1. Craft playing an unchanged line for this point.
Ball going up from Marlise. That's a lovely roller.
Leah with the pickup, centers to Merwe. Marty's playing a vert stack and cutting under from back of stack again. Lovely continuation.
Come on, Mia.
And-
Come on, Mia. Come on, Mia. Give her Mia. Oh, I love it.
Oh, that just faded away. It was a beautiful look, beautiful cut. Caitlyn picking up.
Well worked move from Milady's there. Michelle cutting under.
Ooh, the wind just took that a little bit. It's not obvious, we don't have any flags, but the wind is going from right to left. So just pick that up a little bit.
Leah looking up her first option, coming back inside with turnover. Marlise to Michelle.
The gap was too tight.
Good morning, sir. How are you? Good, good.
Morning, Doug.
Oh, nice defense there by Hannah. Unfortunate. Lofty pass for Martis. It's some really good defense there by Saskia. She's so strong on the mark.
Come on, Nichol!
Get there, Coco. Lovely.
The mom and Nichol does come out sometimes.
Nicole and Mary joining arms there for a second after catching the disc.
In a collision, Coco always first checks on the person she collided with, see if they're okay.
Who's Marty's number 16 who just threw that disc?
That's Saskia.
Oh, is that Saskia? Okay, great.
Did Saskia just throw away?
Just
No.
not quite completing it.
She was the first receiver from that move.
I think it went to Leah.
Alright, Croft begin on their end zone again, their defending end zone.
Marlise Richter, who looks off Michelle, calls Caitlyn under.
Just a little too quick there.
Michelle struggling to make her passes so far. But she'll come right.
Just a little warm up.
Oh, nice. Oh, I love you.
Unlucky, unlucky.
Leah working hard to mark Brie there. Nice. Nice. Michelle completing that. Lovely.
Everything is very thought out.
Ooh, good contest there between.
Lienke Viljoen and Caitlyn.
Ooh. So that was Lienke with a D there. Lovely. And then Linke's already moved to back of stack and she's cutting under immediately. Now she's going deep.
It must be said that Leah was one of the few people that was extremely eager when they heard they might be playing against men in their first game of the day. She prides herself on this. Who threw that pass, sorry?
That was Marlise. Are you recording who's throwing each pass?
I'm recording if there's a turn.
Oh, wow.
Accrediting it to
Leah with the
a
disc.
receiver.
Unfortunate.
So there would be a receiver.
Wowzers. Johann coming off the stats.
Blocked by Leah Bessa. See, everyone else is only using the app for scores and assists. But if you use its complete functionality, you can credit blocks, you can credit incomplete passes, you can credit receiver errors.
Marlise making it difficult for Saskia to get into space there. And Leah needing to put a bit of a spicy throw and unable to complete. Marlise up the line to Michelle, who takes the score to level it 2-2.
Oh my gosh, how exciting!
Ladies being coached by Gabe.
Another import. This one from Canada though, so it's a bit more legitimate.
Canada's outside of Stellenbosch, right?
I think so. I'm not too sure.
I think the geography goes Stellenbosch, Cape Town, Canada.
I think it's more Canada. Sorry, Cape Town, Stellenbosch, Johannesburg, Canada.
Oh, that's true.
Anything outside that mountain range is Johannesburg.
Johannesburg has controversially not been invited to this tournament.
No, they're in a different region. There's inside the Cape Fold and outside the Cape Fold in South Africa.
I don't understand what Johann is saying, but I maintain that it's nonetheless a controversial decision that only Cape Town teams and Stellenbosch teams are represented at this tournament.
It's almost like it's a regional tournament and not a national tournament.
Again, not sure what Johann's saying, but there might be some truth to that allegation.
Roger's brain has a SAS filter.
teams are now playing 6 on the line.
Sarah to Aloise, Aloise back to Sarah. Looking off Ella, back to Aloise, swinging nicely.
Nice. Emma cutting out of front of stack.
Coco, that's beautiful.
Firdows cutting out of back of stack.
That's it, Coco. That's it. That's it. That's nice, Coco.
Good defense by Kraft and good composure from Miladies to take the options that are open to them. Sarah to Emma, and Coco with her second D of the match so far.
Nichol.
That's correct. I call her Coco.
That's perfectly fine. The app calls it something else.
Unlucky turnover there from Claire.
You need a last back, Croft.
And Marty's with the pickup. That's Eloise on disc, right?
Yes.
So Eloise to Sarah. Did I get that right?
Firdows looking
Sarah
deep.
to Ella.
Ella looking for options.
Ella finding Emma.
Lovely grab by Emma.
Emma having options, deciding to go back to Aloise, go back to Sarah. Sarah finding Anna Lumby giving the assist to Ella.
Wow.
Vorster.
Milady's finding a different gear in this point. Lovely. And calling a timeout.
Let's go to my ladies. It was Anna Lumby to Ella Vorster. And then a timeout.
How many timeouts do we get per half here?
So I think it's at most 3.5. Each team has 2 though.
Okay. 2 per half or 2 per game?
2 per game.
Okay, gotcha.
With no more than 3 happening in one half. What's quite nice about this is so I've got back-end access because my phone's not here, but you can actually see the entire game's kind of flow chart and the progression. I'm going to grab my phone and I'm going to show you the difference.
Oh, brilliant. Johann off to retrieve some things for tech nerdery. Johann on his way back from Canada or Johannesburg, I'm uncertain which. So remind me who developed this app?
Renier Domini, currently sitting over there, busy looking after the screen under the, I want to call it an awning, massive shade. So Mutiny is currently up to Man Cups 9-0.
Wowzers.
Zephyr Gradient Games not being recorded live. I think they struggle with the app a bit, but if we go here, we can go to event, menu, events, and then an event here would be Opens Women's Nationals, Cape Town Opens Women's Regionals.
Actually, while we're speaking, keep going. Just gonna film behind us, which is the Mutiny UCT game.
Here we go. So the
One-handed grab
game
by
that
Doug.
we are controlling on this side, you can go into the actual match center. Shows you when the game started, how far in we are. It's got a little chart, and then it's got an entire game log that I've logged here. So,
Wowzers.
going places.
Johann logging every turnover.
Yes.
That's
I'm not doing it correctly. How can I expect other people to do it correctly?
Oh, I see.
That's the logic.
So on the internal leaderboard for scorers, Johann is currently in first place.
Let's go. 12 points after last night. Big gamble, bringing Christian Kutzer in. but for next to nothing on the dollar. It's a good investment. And then Ollie Pascoe giving me 1 point as well. Very happy with that.
It's very generous by Ollie.
Yes, it is. Peter did most of the work for me though, captaining him with his 4 assists. I would have put Brayton in as well. Brayton historically is terrible with admin, so he didn't finish his registration in time. So no Brayton.
Alas. Is that a half point or 0 points?
For Brayton?
Yes.
0 points.
0 points for Brayton. Could do better.
100%.
Alright. This timeout has now ended.
Come on, boys, you don't stop. You're seriously going, I'm like,
Didn't Miladies just score? I'm confused.
Caitlyn, didn't my lady score over there? Didn't my lady score over there? Wait. No, it's 3-2 to my ladies.
So Miladies last scored that point, which means they should be starting there on D.
Wait.
So it's a violation.
violation.
You're meant to be on the other side.
Shop side, you're on the wrong side.
Marties!
Marty, you're starting from that side.
No.
No?
You're only 25 minutes.
Do you remember what happened last point?
No, not quite.
Okay, last point, Marty scored there.
Oh,
So Marty should start that side.
yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That works.
It is how that works. Amazing. Commentary team showing their value. Return on investment.
Currently infinite. If you consider we don't get paid for this.
Oh, that was all the payment I needed. I noticed that there's an agreement to now play sixes, Caitlyn. Is that right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
And that was come to because popular request.
Yes, popular request, and craft has a little bit of a shortage, but that's not a shortage of skill.
We're just grateful that craft is.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Okay, teams
This
have
time out has been fun.
teams have now resumed on the correct side and have resolved who's on O and who's on D.
What vigorous activities.
Miladies with the pull. That's Sarah pulling. 3/4 feet pull, lovely. Miles to Michelle. Michelle connecting with Bree. Lovely casual one-handed grab by Bree.
Lovely.
Nice D. Who is that on D, Johann?
That was Abigail Bray in her first season of Ultimate.
Lovely, she looks really confident.
So we're quite fortunate at Marty's. We have a draft league that is played in the first and fourth term every Lienke to Saskia. Oh, no, isn't that in? Oh, Saskia to Amy.
Saskia to Amy, did you say?
Abigail, sorry.
Abigail.
Saskia to Abigail.
Lovely.
I honestly thought it was a Lienke to Saskia there, and I got excited because I have them both on my fantasy team.
Milady is moving the disc quite quickly and maintaining the same gear that they had on last point. Score, I think, is Milady's 4, Craft 2. Confirm that shortly. Is that a 4-2 score?
That's 40.
Yeah, okay, great.
Please don't tell me you're recording this.
We're definitely not recording this. I'm just going to step back and introduce you to Coco, also known as Nichol, who has had 2 lovely Ds this game so far. Yeah, for someone who's pretending to be unfit, needing to find another gear to actually make those Ds, pretty impressive.
Drawing it in from my pit of...
As long as you're drawing it in from somewhere.
Unleash the beast.
Whatever powers you is just magical. Gabe being reminded to please adjust the scoreboard. Great. Pull coming in.
Sandra only allowed to walk.
Yes, Sandra can only walk. So Sandra is now on the field. And putting
Caitlyn finding Bree. We're finding Caitlyn.
Bree to Caitlyn, lovely.
Good flow.
Caitlyn going
Caitlyn
immediately.
puts it.
Just outside of reach. Nice work movement there from Kraft. Sandra with her foot surgery is literally only able to walk. She played beach, well, she came to Beach Social 2 weeks back for the first time, but just stood on the side of the field and threw a disc, and that brought a lot of joy.
Aloise on disc.
Cut from back of stack from, who's number 26, yeah?
Mia Ham. Aloise finds Emma LaRue. Emma LaRue
Lovely.
gets to Doze. Doze looking to reset. Oh, finds continuation with Aloise, unfortunately puts it down.
Nice. Firdows really looking like she was looking for a reset, but actually that was to throw her defense off, where she was just going to go straight up the line. Sandra going for nice huck, puts it deep straight to Bree.
Is it in?
I don't think that's in, no call.
Not in. Ball. We passing back to Marlise, sensible. Super dump option. Sandra at the back here. Yes, we love to see
Speaking
it.
of super dumps.
Unlucky.
Oh, unlucky. Oh, lovely work by Kraft there.
I see Sandra's name is not on the app, so NA.
She's not. Sandra being a late pickup.
Louise finding Emma for Firdows. Firdows putting it
Quick
just
movement.
over.
Oh.
You can't get to Mary.
Mary looking like she was thinking to lay out for that one.
Marty's without Mrs. Petra Nichol.
Sandra to Bree. Bree going for.
Oh, near hand. Gets the block. She'll be happy about that. She's worked hard over the summer. Aloise, Emma looking to put it. Pulls out. Still looking to put it. Puts it. We'll probably find Mary. No, finds near hand. Near hand finds Mary.
Lovely
Mary
continuation.
Mary going up the field for Doze. Giving continuation option. For Doze, popping it back to Aloise. Aloise, Analambi, unfortunately puts it into no man.
A lot of energy that Miladies are bringing onto the field.
Historically, Miladies, the sidelines always had more energy, right? As one can see at the back there.
If you're referring to those two gentlemen sitting in the shade, I hope that's not true.
No, it's referring to the plethora of white on the side there that jumps up and down as they're about to score. Aloise putting up a hard mark. Michelle finding Marlise. Emma making life a bit difficult for Marlise. Marlise finding Caitlyn. Caitlyn, oh, just putting it too far here.
Aloise being called deep from Firdows.
Emma finding Mary.
Mary will probably reset to Emma. Around to Aloise.
Oh, unlucky.
That looked out from my perspective, but called in from the sideline. I say out.
Do you want perspective?
If you want.
Say out. Your foot was up. If you had straddled, we can go.
Oh, it hurt to call that out because that was so close. But unfortunately, foot just out from Emma. I feel like Miladies deserve to score there. They're connecting really, really well with each other. Sandra picking up.
Firdows putting up a hard pass. Sandra. It should be Mia with another block.
Dominator called. from Aloise. Aloise to Emma.
And finding Aloise again. Aloise probably looking for the assist. Looks off Mary. Swings to Emma. Emma going to swing to Niaham. Niaham is in.
3 players to throw through to from the ladies there. Working so hard to get into space and coming in for an easy score in the end.
Oh, to Zephyr. I don't know the score of Zephyr.
Scores from ladies 5, Craft 2. Nice, and the energy picking up everywhere. It's nice to have subs.
Hello. Guys, I think the H card.
I see you're down to 6s, Bree.
I am drunk.
In other news, Mutiny are currently up to Man Club's 13-0 at Fediene.
13-0.
Hot Sauce currently lead Bengals 9-2.
Let's see what's happening in this mutiny game here.
Tom on the disc. Nick Anderson putting up a mark.
Tom going with the hack.
Looking deep to Damien.
Is he going to connect? I think he will. He does!
Johnson just mistiming the jump shot.
And that's UCT's first score of the game.
Yes, they won't be bageled.
Tom Damien are thrilled. Returning to this women's game.
Good put, Tom.
Sandra instantly on for a game. Just like the first couple like resets and throws are like perfect.
Yeah, there's a lovely super dump back over here.
Yes. Marlise Sandra.
Yeah.
In the corner.
Yeah. Just coming in from the pull. Nice pull. Sandra getting to the disc as fast as she can.
Good spur on the field there between Sandra and Saskia.
Sandra calling.
Yeah, Crafties!
Sandra
Good luck, good luck! Defense!
Turnover, Sarah with the pickup.
Ooh, Saskia Prevost.
Saskia just looking away at the last minute for her next option and not watching the disc all the way into her hands. Sandra with the pickup. Directing traffic with her head. Unable to connect with Nichol. And Milady's. Ooh, layout required to catch that.
Saskia to Lienke. My fantasy league is very happy with that result.
The ladies are thrilled with that.
If there was someone to lay out on that team, it would have been Lienke Viljoen. For the past 3 seasons, she has been my biggest cost in our draft league in Stellenbosch, and rightfully so, as everyone can see. Not prepared to take on a man or lay, which is very, very exciting prospect in the women's game. Lienke coming from a family of 5 siblings, 4 other boys, so I hope that gives context.
And who's the best ultimate player in her family? Please say her.
I think she's the only ultimate player in the family.
Well, that counts then.
I would.
That's how that works. I think that's how that works.
I think so too. It takes me back to Owen last year when we had Jason Gard and Cameron Gard both on the line for Marty's.
Oh, that's a fun question.
And there was to this day, we don't know if it was a handler or thrower error from the one to the other, but we concluded that ultimately their parents are the better ultimate players than them because they've never lost a game, whereas the 2 of them seem to lose a disc when they're on the field together. So if Mr. and Mrs. Gard is out there listening to this, you are the superior ultimate players to your kids.
That's true.
Irrespective of whether you've touched the frisbee before in your life.
Just coming in from Emma. And speaking specifically to Jason Gard, I think he could be better.
100%. Mia Ham with another accredited block.
Merwe trying to find... There's no number. Who's the player with no number on her shirt?
That's Abby.
That's
Abby Berry.
Okay, Abby. Thank you. So Abby on D, tapping it in. Sandra looking downfield again.
Aloise putting on a bit of...
Marlise back to Sandra.
Ooh, Abby almost. Fingertips.
Abby getting fingertips to that, and Sandra managing to still hold on.
Caitlyn recovering.
Oh, unlucky.
Who is that player with the pink ones?
I'm not sure.
I've got a van here that I've never seen, and the Chanute car. There's a call that's been made. These are the only ladies that I have.
Okay,
So yeah.
we'll have to check in with the sideline. I'll go and check who's on this. Michelle? Sorry to interrupt. What's the name of the player that's on disc now?
Hannah.
Is that Hannah with the black and the pink? Yeah. Okay, thanks. The answer is her name is Hannah, Johann? Okay, call has been resolved. Caitlyn with the pickup. Caitlyn going for a big forehand huck to Bree, who reads that really well, comes under, gets both hands to it, grabs it.
Good to Caitlyn. Caitlyn. Quick ball.
That's fine, just keep talking.
Some discussion about what to do about this pick. So the name you're looking for is Hannah, Johann?
Hannah. Got it. Okay, I've got Hannah Kitty there.
Okay, great. Craft looked like they're playing a bit of a horizontal stack on the last point. Call was resolved, disc tapped in. Hannah looking for options.
Caitlyn was looking to force the disc to Marlise.
Excellent marking there.
By Aloise.
Eloise making it very difficult for Bree to get to Marlise. Marlise to Hannah. Hannah looking for Bree. High forehand. Bree just getting fingertips to that, but out of her reach. Turnover almost on Milady's line. Eloise to Emma. Emma to Firdows. Nice grab by Firdows.
Goes to Abby. Abby looking for Leah Hannah.
Lovely.
Looking for Abby.
Lovely.
Continuation. Abby finding Emma. Emma has options. Emma to Abby. And it's in.
Great communication between Miladies. Not going for the first possible option as a low percentage throw, but rather waiting for something that's more certain. I think that's 7-2. Do I have that right?
7-2, correct.
Okay, scores Milady 7, Craft 2.
How's it looking on the screen?
I haven't been there in a bit.
Was the mics working when you were?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Camera, you were plugged into a power source. So there's power boxes there.
Well, yes, but you can't like plug it in. Right? You need a fancy battery adapter that no one owns.
Okay.
Oh, straight into the camera itself.
Will it into CTFDA's account?
Yeah, but it's going to take a while to get one.
Right. We have to import it.
Yeah, basically.
So we have to get it from Japan in Canada. Is there nothing in the country?
No, this is in the country, but obviously
It's not going to appear tomorrow.
It's not in mockery. Like you have to go do a fancy camera state.
Like ORMs or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's fine. If we can sort it out by nationals, that's good.
So it doesn't take like a USB input or anything.
Unfortunately not.
Gotcha. Sarah with the pull. Sarah looks like she's one of the designated Milady's pullers. Sandra ambling over for pickup. Sandra asking for players to move downfield. Cut from back a stack there, but unable to connect. Sarah getting onto end of disc. Sarah looking for options. Leah coming back to help. Lovely grab. Nice quick continuation. Marties are giving and going. and keeping the disc moving.
Hello to Saskia.
Saskia Lienke for the score. Saskia made that point. Her movement was exceptional, giving and going,
Half time.
coming back. Score is 8 Miladies, Craft 2, and halftime.
Are they in your team?
Yeah. I've got Peter, Christian, Lienke, and Saskia in mine. And the Saskia to I'll get you You're gonna have so much. Where does it show the
Commentary team will take a break at halftime, but we'll keep recording. You're just not going to get any witty repartee.
And I couldn't tell if you were pointing for me to go
Breeze
back
is
and
going to be
in,
helpful.
or if you wanted me to keep going back.
It depends on where your defender is. Like if your defender is on the side of you and I'm pointing to the side, just go straight there. But just make sure that like, because Caitlyn's marking me and I'm like, you know, she's just going to keep doing the same thing. But if I'm like this and then go, it's shoulder. You've got like 2-3 steps, makes it an easier pass. You can cut either side. So if Marlise and I pick up this, you can cut either side. When you're at the back.
At -2. So before they pick up the disc, you go -1, -2, then you cut, then
And what, so something to like, I have to make just think before I cut, like if you make a stack, but just before I cut, do something, whatever it is, anything, and can even just but just keeping them still. That's a cut. It's just standing here. Rather than kind of being like, what am I doing? But you can do it in both directions.
Ideally, you want to start the alternate. How low can you get? So that the hand is what I've done that. The brand new one surgeon which the first one is just cut left. So you don't have to think about it too hard. And then remove elbow before you start.
think about what the next is going to need. So suddenly, instead of being like, oh, I'm about to cut there.
Sorry. I'm not trying to get a nut, man.
So actually, I'm going to say you can cut from the front stack. So if your front stack, you can disregard it. Stack, you can do the option. Maybe you could make the same.
So that's what I see. Yeah, I assume it.
If nothing else,
It's good enough that
you don't go from the you only go from the ends, and the reason is that there's a pick option. So if you cut from the middle, then your defender's there, they get the ends on the left. And it just also makes it more.
And once someone started going to the front, then stick with it.
You can alternate. The only thing is when your front is stacked, you don't, unless your This is really fantastic day. Getting to have we were talking about
It looks like it would be if the disc is here, if the front of stack were to make a cut. Then the disc goes here. Then back of stack would probably go through that way. So that's the continuation past that side. Then these people go up, and all the bottles keep on going like that. So then from here, this one makes a cut this way, the disc comes here, that one goes either that way out or this way.
so yeah, and the choice to change direction for that cup that Helen was explaining under and deep. Do the under and deep if you're covering. If you open on the under, take that under.
So that's thrower here, front of stack here. Your mark is here, like blocking this. Then you fake this way and go that way, right? Yes. If your mark is here, then you just go whoop. Can you have a quick check-in about how people are being out of 10? Strength and fitness. 6.5,
When they do, then I know.
Read instructions well.
Sidelining like that.
Yes. You're feeling? I think it's pink.
Hello, son.
It's fine, they're going straight to the game. But not in that.
Good morning, sir. How are you? Good yourself? I'm actually so pleased to be here. Congrats on the win yesterday. I'm so pleased I couldn't be there. It was quite the game.
Okay, we're back for second half. We are.
Sandra, are we swapping hats for the day?
Okay, Marlise with the pull. Kraft are starting this point on D. 6 on the line from each team. Marlise with a nice rolling pull. It's missed by Firdows with the roll. Nice quick give and go with Emma and Aloise. Mary now on disc. Mary's got a nice, almost no-look backhand that she quickly gets off. Firdows putting up something that's a little too, what's the word, optimistic, and turnover.
No left, no left.
Caitlyn picking up to Marlise. Marlise will look for a potential huck. She looks that off. Marlise bringing it around to Bree. Can Caitlyn get there? Oh, almost there from Caitlyn.
Nice to see you, Gabe.
Turnover. Eloise and pickup.
It's not bad, but I still
Eloise to Firdows. Firdows activating Eloise. Eloise to Emma.
Yes!
Emma to, I'm still learning her name, who goes straight back to Firdows, who catches that on her knees for extra drama. Score is Milady's 9, Croft 2. Sandra, what's it like to be out on the field?
It is actually a pretty warm day, considering what a lovely autumny time of year we have. Slight breeze, doesn't really make for poor conditions. I cannot blame any of my incomplete passes on the wind.
Say no more, so I completely understand. Say no more.
But it's lovely, it's wonderful to be out there.
Wish I was.
To be fair, you haven't thrown much in the last few months, for reasons.
Possibly only 2 or 3 throwing sessions last 3 months. Yes, injury recovery is brutal. Well, in this case, not injury recovery, just surgery.
Just surgery.
Definitely a good time to get moving again.
Sarah will be coming in with the pull. And making it just over halfway.
Very nice pull from Sarah. That is the slightly upwind direction.
You got this,
Marlise and Caitlyn finding good connections. A little bit downfield, but it's a bit with the wind. The wind definitely took that a little bit.
Sarah with the pickup, straight to Leah. Straight back to Sarah. Nice movement from Sarah there. Sarah to Saskia. Saskia back to Sarah, is looking down. Clear of the attempted D, unable to get there.
Job holding on to the disc.
Yes, Claire! Yes, Claire! Yeah! That's
Unfortunate incompletion.
Little Marty sideline players reminding her on-field player that she's actually not on the field.
Who's helping?
Caitlyn with the pickup. Lovely one-handed grab by Marlise.
That is a classic Marlise. Somehow she finds an extra few centimeters of reach. These downwind flicks are proving a little bit challenging. Keeping the touch and throwing into space. Sometimes a bit too much space.
Watch your cutter!
Milady's setting up with the vert stack.
Great defense, Croft!
Opportune
Nice
turn
and
for
patient,
Croft.
nice and patient!
Could
Set it up, nice and
be a
easy!
good place for them to be.
Marlise with the slow pickup.
Nice and easy!
Unfortunate drop.
Sarah to Saskia, Saskia to Sarah, Sarah to Saskia. Saskia looking for a very optimistic
Asking a lot there.
and turnover.
Okay, set it up, nice and easy, Croft!
Johann, name help, please.
Name help. Okay.
Thank you.
Do you need help with Leah's name, Roger?
Not with Leah's name. With who's marking Caitlyn without the number? You've told me this 3 times now.
Caitlyn, where's Caitlyn? Where's Caitlyn? I was Lienke over here. Saskia was on Bree. She's running away.
Lienke coming back from an injury, but looking fantastic out there.
Leah will look down the line and comes back for a reset.
Oh, well done, good pressure, good pressure!
Was that a throwaway with Marquis?
Set it up, guys, nice and easy, Croft!
And the error? Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, you got her.
What did Roger? What happened in the Safta meeting the other day? Oh, by the way, this is recorded. I was like, oh, that changes nothing. We still continue to speak our minds.
Indeed.
That's a very nice look.
Oh, lovely.
Beautiful gainer.
Patience,
Now just finding the right
patience!
space. Yes. Oh, and
Patience, guys! Come on, we're looking good, Croft! Let's keep them here!
The ladies quickly setting a vert
Let's
staff.
go, Michelle. Open side, Michelle. Other side. Not Michelle.
Michelle's not on the field.
Kraft is forcing away. Michelle is not on the field. Sandra reckons she could try harder.
Saskia is asking for continuation. Find Sarah Levin. Sarah Levin looking up the line. Moves right up. She's going to find Saskia Prevost. Saskia looking for options. She looks at Lienke. Lienke could find Sarah Levin.
Some hard hustle there from Crafties. They are quite low on numbers, which is why they accept cripples as well. Not a very PC term.
Half of the commentary team has left to play for Kraft this next point, which is score should be 10
It is 10-2 indeed. What is the
to
time?
Miladies and 9-2 to Kraft.
No, you're thinking, I don't know what it is at all.
Miladies really have the ability to move the disc quickly when they're on O.
Who's taking the timeout?
Well,
Taking the timeout.
Kraft is taking a timeout, although technically they can't call it because Marty's are on disc, but they've now agreed to take a timeout, which means that technically Marty's called the timeout. Something like
I
that.
see the app is allowing 2 timeouts per team per half.
Okay.
So I think that's a bit of a change from.
That's gotcha. Okay, nice. So Johann, what is Marty's secret to growing Ultimate in the last few years? Because it really seems to have taken off.
I think you can give. See, a lot of people like to attribute it to Nathan, Misdorp, Luca, Prince, and Cam and all, but everyone forgets who got them involved, which is a gentleman named Aidan Parker. Aidan's back in East London now, where he's originally from. He's actually gallivanting through New Zealand right now, which is I'm quite jealous of.
That's close to East London, I've heard.
Yeah, it's across the pond.
And next to Canada.
Next to yeah, actually, if you think about it. I think Australia's somewhere in between, but maybe next to.
Never heard of it.
Behind, perhaps. Who knows? So yeah, I think a big thing has been the implementation of more opportunities for play. So Peter Conradi and then Renew last year, big individuals when it comes to the growth of the Residence League. Last year we maxed out at 14 residence teams, 190 men playing across the Residence Leagues, and then the ladies had 6 teams at about 70 ladies. We'd love to transfer more of that into the competitive scene, but we also acknowledge that the Residence League incentivizes players by room points, and you know, when you're living in res, you want the best room, so you got to get as many of those points as possible. But a combination of the Residence League that runs from April to August every year, and then our smaller league we refer to as IDL, Internal Draft League, which is kind of it's a copy and paste almost of the summer draft and the winter draft that they do at CTFDA. That this past iteration of the IDL, we had 78 participants in Feb. So
Wow.
a lot of growth in the sport. And even though the quality is sometimes questionable, the exposure and opportunity is there, and I think you need that before quality can in any case improve.
Absolutely.
So
More players, more options.
And we saw it last night with the Marty's Magents versus Man Cubs, 4 men on the line coming from one of the residence teams. If you had to remove them from the Marty's team, it would have been a very different result last night. And that's a show of the development that is now happening within the residence scene, and how leadership of residences who play for the Marty's team. 1 second. 35 minutes! 5! Leadership in the residences, such as Peter Conradi and Cameron Guard, looking after their res teams and making sure that they grow. So I think a short answer for those who didn't want to listen to that long ramble is individuals are stepping up, and they're not unnecessarily positioning themselves in spaces they don't want to be. They're enjoying themselves and they're just contributing where they can. And I think if you've got enough people doing that, the results compound, which has been seen over the last year or two.
Mary coming in with the pull. Marlise picking up, centering to Sandra. Sandra pointing where she wants Caitlyn. Caitlyn going there and then connecting nicely.
Level line.
See.
Okay, it's mountain. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry.
Yes, Firdows.
Eloise keeping the disc moving on the far side to Firdows. Back to Eloise.
Oh, Sandra with the D.
Sandra reading that nicely with her first D of the game. May there be many more. And going for forehand huck into the wind, which is a little bit of a tricky throw. Hannah now on D with Mary, who's picking up. Saskia coming under to give space, back to Mary. We'll take it back to Saskia.
Oh, Firdows with a high release to Emma. Emma finding Mia. Mia has Anna Lumby as an option, but unfortunately just puts it behind her.
I think that disc just stuck in her hand a little bit. Didn't quite mean to put it exactly there. But again, Marty's moving very quickly on offense. Sandra with the pickup, what is she going to do? Centering to Marlise. Marlise to Michelle. Michelle looking for options. To Marlise who moves around.
Puts it too far.
Great cut, goal.
Caitlyn reminding herself to be calm, be calm.
Awesome in, awesome out.
Vorster. That's right.
Sorry, Leo, he's saying something. I zoned out there hard.
Bad Boys movies from the 90s, still in popular culture. What a time to be alive. Caitlyn to Marlise, but just out of reach. Might remind herself to Ursa again. Yep. Eloise looking for the huck, disc going up.
Oh, wow.
And that is out.
That was a good put.
Good out.
Oh, this one's just like skewed. Yeah, good put. It's the field's fault.
This line is straight.
The wind.
Speaking as the person who said it this morning when he noticed how unstraight it was.
But isn't it because Martin's like contacted this?
So disc is out. Marlise looking for options. Incredible D from Emma there. And she remains calm. Nice conservation of greatness there. Mary looking for options. Eloise to who?
To Anna Lumby. Lumby back to Aloise. Aloise, unfortunately.
Did you say Anna? Sorry.
Anna Lumby.
Anna Lumby, thank you.
Anna Lumby and Saskia Prevost are cousins. And interestingly enough, they only realized this when they got to university. Don't ask me how. Yes.
Sandra picking up. Sandra going with immediate huck to Nichol, who grabs that. Incredible grab. Nichol to Michelle. Michelle to Caitlyn for the score. Wonderful move by Kraft. Excellent connection between Sandra and Nichol. The score is Milady's 10, Kraft 3. Standing up too much for you. Score's 10-3, right?
10-3 indeed.
Alright, cool.
My lady, half an hour left
Great.
on the clock.
Ah, they just changed it that side. Fantastic. So remind me, how many numbers, how many people are playing Ultimate at Marty's?
Formally, competitively, we had 56 members last year, and then in addition to that, across our residence leagues, and obviously there's doubles here because everyone who plays residence league also plays competitively. We had 260 competitive res players.
260, okay. So that's kind of like a 1 to 5 ratio, more or less?
Yes, roughly, yeah. No, around about. And then we've still, and we're very involved with trying to get Somerset West off the scene.
Oh, amazing.
Recently we've had inquiries and interest from...
Just coming in from Caitlyn?
From a cricket field in the Drakensberg area, so close to Farnship, about saying, listen, we've got nothing to do with the field during the winter.
Pick up from Sarah to
We're interested
Leah.
in Ultimate, so we're going to see if that materializes.
Leah to Saskia. Claire
Saskia
right on top of her.
Lienke finding Leah. Leah looking off and swings, wonderful. Swing.
Saskia with a quick
Continuation.
give and go.
Saskia finds, Saskia puts it slightly out.
Just out of reach. Is that Anna that was just out of reach of? There's 3 players without numbers.
Play on the field.
Okay.
It's not Abby. I've got to get a name.
Abby. Okay.
Okay.
Turnover. Sarah with the pickup on the far side.
I think the lady, the shirtless lady now at the front of Marty's is by Bree. Her name is Jordan.
Jordan, thank you. Marty's playing a horizontal stack here. Saskia being called across.
Saskia working very hard despite the fact that she was scared about her handling on Wednesday.
Was she?
She was
She does not look like a player who's scared about her physical condition at all. Bree with the pickup. Nichol questioning her life choices, realizing that she needs to be moving again this point. Bree unable to get to Miles and turnover. Leah with pickup.
Claire, you can actually just keep her. Keep her. That's it.
Michelle looking for options, being forced away. Caitlyn taking the forehand.
Michelle, pull your person out there.
Marlise helping her out.
Nice, Michelle.
Michelle coming back to help. And going with the hammer. Hammer to Bree.
Nice throw, Michelle.
That nearly came off. Worth a shot, as Michelle said.
Sarah to Lienke passes back to Sarah.
All right, Claire, you are last back at the moment, so stay and just stay
Leah.
behind her. Yeah, like, don't get
Saskia.
Ooh, that looked down to me.
Claire, to your right, Claire,
No
to your
call
right.
by
Anybody?
anyone.
Just continues.
Where you're hot.
Proper procedure being followed. Game proceeds and continues.
Correct. Hard away by Michelle, making it very difficult for Leah to go with any options.
Saskia gets through. Saskia back
Saskia
to
rescuing
Leah.
her.
Saskia,
Give and go.
They're just going to dribble up the field together. Leah gets to Sarah.
And Leah to Sarah for the score. Milady's 11, Craft 3. Caitlyn calling for a sub for Hannah to come back on.
Still behind me.
Good work, Caitlyn.
What happened to that thing? In this photo,
What you looking for?
the Red Bull can.
I didn't see it,
I
sorry.
left on the sideline, but I need to throw it away.
Oh, it's right behind you, to your left.
Oh, thank you.
Johann has now rediscovered his Red Bull can.
Concentrate, so you can't comment.
So the team's still playing 6 on a line.
You need to concentrate?
Well, fit them with the dad, but
Mary will be pulling for Miladies.
Woo! Go, Croft!
Have a go. So locked in. Hello guys.
Super locked in.
Super locked in.
Super locked
That
in.
has just been disrespectful.
Mary with the pull. Oh, that disc sitting really nicely. That is further than her last pull. Nice. Marlise straight to a big, big dump to Sandra, who's faking off various options, putting it to just out of reach of Firdows. And Hannah D'ing that disc. Okay, she's clarifying she didn't mean to D it, it was just behind her and was unable to catch it. I think the
All the same on the fantasy league. Emma to Mary.
lovely movement from Mary there.
Wait for it goes. It goes.
Another high release backhand from Firdows. The throw was on, but Marlise saw the possibility and did that. Sandra with the pickup. Sandra to Bree. Bree needing to jump to grab that. She does both hands. Nice. Good catch from Coco there.
Go Anna.
Bree looking for options.
Check, go, go! Bring! Oh!
Just enough wind to make that tricky throw. Turnover. Hannah is on D and Emma with the pickup. Firdows cutting under. Sandra with her second D of the game. Jumping against doctor's orders. And Sandra going for the huck. Straight to Bree, who
So close.
I think we might put that down to a throw error.
From?
Sandra. He said ungenerously. A bit too optimistic from Sandra there, but man, if that came off, that would have been lovely.
To Mia. Mary to Mia. Leah to Firdows, Aloise.
Nice.
Nice flow in the middle of the field. Looking to reset. Pass and go. Aloise to Firdows fine. Another high release.
Oh, lovely floaty high release.
To George. Is it Abby? Yes, it's Abby. Abby is not in, so she has to tap herself. Abby's still finding. Firdows high release to 10.
Firdows to Emma for the score. Firdows rocking those high releases. Score is 12 Miladies, 3 to Croft.
It must be said that Peter religiously buys Firdows at our local league, and I don't know how much of an influence he has been to her when it comes to that.
What does he do for her?
How much he's influenced that high release.
Oh, the high
Peter's
release.
also very, very well known for that.
He does. I have had the misfortune of marking Peter on occasion, and it really is soul destroying. He's so fast.
Last winter we had a pre-mix season running competition to get fit, and we had bonus multipliers for certain things like fastest 5k, longest run, all those kinds of things. And so Cameron Gard and I were very naughty. On the Friday before the event ended on the Sunday, we went into the 30-kilometer run, and we got the bonus points for having the longest run. And then Peter proceeded to run 35k's the next morning to make a point. And he did it at sub 5 splits the entire run, which is also quite sad, given Cam and I barely did sub 6s. So apparently it was Peter's first 21k.
His first 21k. Yes, this makes sense.
His first half marathon was a 35-kilometer run.
Peter doing his PhD in Caribbean post-colonial literature, sea poetry. So if ever you want a very interesting conversation, bring that up with him.
Peter is also notorious for once writing a 400-page poem. Feel free to ask him about it.
Him and James Joyce have a lot in common, it seems.
When a man needs to express himself, the man expresses himself. The magent's busy being inappropriate, running through the stream here. Please don't run on the cricket pitch. Don't run on the cricket pitch. Don't run on the cricket pitch.
Run in front of us, rather.
I'm not on the cricket pitch.
You are literally.
On the cricket pitch.
Climbing high is going to kill us. Oh, Marlise.
Nice, this is it. Nice.
Was that a... I didn't see what happened there.
I think Marlise got a hand to it, so
We
I'm
were-
attributing the block to her.
Distracted by a flock of Marty's men running past.
Flock
Sandra
of
with the pickup.
maroon, flock of maroon.
The Maroon 13. Sandra to Marlise. Marlise up the line to Bree. Marlise putting a lot of touch on that, but still needing to have enough velocity on that to make sure that Saskia couldn't D that. And for Kraft's 4th point of the tournament, which makes the score Marty's 12, Kraft 4.
Gabe! Gabriel! Gabe! Gabe! 20 minutes!
20 minutes. Well, should have started at 8:30, and the time is now 10.
So it should be 15 minutes, but the game started 3 minutes.
It's always the question of, are games started at tournament time or when the game started?
I had it my way. Tournament time.
International tournaments run on tournament time, so if you start 5 minutes late, you lose
on you.
5 minutes of game time.
This game apparently started at 38 minutes past.
Marlise with the pull. Emma grabbing the roll, pick up, give and go. Saskia with Eloise, sorry.
Zone has been put on for a moment there.
Clearly called by Marlise.
Still a bit of a zone here. Ooh, Caitlyn.
Nice one, Caitlyn.
Emma to Aloise. And Amy and Jordan. Amy is keeping the go. There we go. Aloise to Amy.
Eloise to Amy for the score.
Very nice.
So Sandra is back with us on the sideline after jumping against doctor's orders and getting her second D of the match.
Prompting her to walk away, get back on the line.
And Kraft liked that so much that she's back on the
17.
line for the next point.
Sorry? No, it's 13-4.
So we haven't run out of time.
You still got 17 minutes.
Oh wow, we can do a lot of that. How many minutes?
16 minutes.
How you doing, Coco?
I'm doing fantastic, thank you for asking.
Amazing.
How are you doing? Are you having
Great.
a nice laugh at us?
No, I'm enjoying this a lot.
Enjoying
Yeah.
the suffering. There's something sick about that.
You are all playing much better than you talked, your pre-game talk would have suggested. So keep that up.
Oh, positivity.
As Coco says, the power of positivity. So the concern that I would have as an outsider who doesn't play for a university team is the kind of continuity from year to year. So as very involved people graduate and leave, how does that sort of commitment and how do those structures stay in place once they're no longer there?
I think
Sarah with the disc, who's going to
I
come
don't
into the
think
pool
we
in
have
a
an
moment.
answer to that yet. Because I think if you want any continuity in structure, I think a team, especially a university team, needs to find an identity and a rhythm, and that's the style they play. we've seen with Marty's, they've lost quite a few of their core players that served them well. Initially at Mixed 24, where they came third, the highest they've ever finished in a national campaign. Last year coming fourth to Short Donkeys was a bit of an upset, but it was also showing of how difficult things were without Luca. And their Opens campaign, what just happened?
Sandra with the pickup. We're not really sure what's going on here. Sandra
think a bit
tying her
of time
laces.
But going back to the original question,
Disc tapped in by Sarah.
I know Coach Asanda has found it very difficult this season, having a very different looking Opens team.
Michelle to Caitlyn.
And that has caused, I would not say a frustration, but it has required.
Good vision by just blanked to D that. Saskia.
Saskia did it.
Yeah.
But to conclude the thought, I know Sanders had to change things up, play a different kind of game. Marlise with the D there.
Sandra will come with the pickup just on the edge of the end zone. See if Kraft can make Michelle's prediction come true, which is that 15 minutes is a lot of time.
And I think for any university establishment where you could have players for 3 to 4 years. In the case of Marty's, they've been blessed. They've had Brayton and Peter Conrad.
Sandra to Michelle for the score. Kraft 5, Milady's 13.
Sorry, who to who?
Sandra to Michelle.
Yeah, Sandra to Michelle. People like Peter Conrad, Brayton from Mav has been there since 2019, 2018. It's a lot of time they've given to the sport at that university. Yaneman has also been there since he was a student back in the mid-2010s alongside Stefan. It's the ebbs and flows of the university environment is one that can only be solved with further investment in grassroots activities, having the sport more accessible and visible at a high school level, sparking a degree of interest with young people so that when they arrive at university, if the sport is available, it's a no-brainer. And we see that currently with the Martys. They've got a nice crop of Westford players. Finn, Nathan, Luke on the ladies' side, Emma. So exciting times. It's a good show of what the continuity can bring when there's an investment in grassroots levels. But we are still a long way away from being where we could be.
Caitlyn with the pull. Almost 3/4 of the field. Lovely pull.
Bit of a cup put up again.
Disc sent it to Mary. Firdows, will she do a high release backhand? Semi.
Give and go between Mary and Emma. Emma looking for Abby. Abby scores again.
Lovely leading forehand pass from Emma, making Abby's job easy to grab that and bring the score to Milady's 14, Kraft 5.
Out of curiosity, how many has Abby scored? I think that's her 6th.
Wow.
Whoever's got her in their fantasy team must be having a field day. She priced herself quite low. That is Abigail's 4th. A nice diverse array of scores and assists by Marty. 7 different assist givers, 8 different scorers. Showing that the entire team knows what needs to be done.
Sarah with the pull, making it over the halfway line.
What a put.
Wind coming directly towards the camera.
It didn't go out. Not out, no.
Sandra looking for a nice grab by Bree.
Clear the line, no, she's in. Leah Ham.
Michelle diving for that. She's picked up the disc, which she really shouldn't have.
Where you going with the disc? And it's marking.
That's how badly Michelle wanted that disc. And that would have been quite an exceptional score. We are standing pretty much on the line, which probably shouldn't be.
Admittedly, we only have a meter between the line and the cricket pitch, which we respectfully will not be stepping onto, despite the fact that we have flats on and not cleats. Sarah to Leah. Going into the last 10 minutes of the game, Marty's only requiring one more point to take it to 15. A little bit of movement around the back. Sarah clamped a bit, finds Saskia. Saskia looks Sarah off. Saskia finding Leah. Marty slightly clamped on the corner here. And now they finally get out. Sarah getting around to Lienke. Lienke finding Saskia. Saskia finding Mia. Mia composed, passes back Saskia and to Leah. Saskia following up her pass. Except it goes back around to Sarah. Sarah putting it a bit too much over Mia Harry's head. And Marty's pick up position. And Kraft will come out.
Again, Marty's getting out of a well-defended position from Kraft, taking their time to go with the certain throws, and then moving it 3/4 way up the field. Timeout called by Kraft. I believe each of the women's teams will be playing 3 games today.
That is correct.
With another 2 games tomorrow.
That is correct. So all 4 ladies teams have 5 scheduled fixtures for today.
That's a lot of games for a weekend.
Zephyr Gradient have put their scores in a little bit of an upset. Zephyr take Gradient 15-11.
Wow, well done to Zephyr.
The team on debut. It seems that the race for top 4, 2, 3, 4, this year's Western Regionals for the Opens category is going to be quite an intense one. For those listening at home, all 5 teams have registered to participate in this year's national tournament held at the end of April. However, there are only 4 spots available, so 1 team unfortunately will not be able to qualify for the event. Everyone has speculated in advance on who they think it is. But,
some of the speculation may have assumed that that team would be Zephyr, given that this is their first season together.
But Zephyr have the benefit of experience and some fresh legs.
By experience, do you mean Ant Pasco?
Yes.
And by fresh legs, do you not mean Ant Pasco?
Yes.
Morning, Joe. Say hi to Joe on the nice, like the kit.
That's a really cool.
Oh, this is my favorite piece of art.
It's super cool.
The moment I saw it was
Yeah.
on like a
This is the famous wave.
Kanagawa by Hokusai.
Yeah. 14 prints, wood prints of this still exist, and one of those was used to make Joe's shirt.
Yeah, apparently. Did you know that the geometry of this is kind of thought to have inspired by Indor's famous story now?
Oh wow! I did not
And the
know
color.
that.
Team part.
I hadn't thought of that before. There's certainly some similarity. Let's check this out a bit
As
more.
beautiful as the attire is, the game's about to start again, right?
Is it? Okay.
It is.
Thank you, Johann. Joe's attire is so compelling that we had
wants
to
to
switch
watch
to
the
that for a sec.
To watch the attire.
The whole point of playing Ultimate is
So,
like getting fans.
Kraft have set a vertical stack here,
It's everything around the sport.
and Marty's
Exactly. Everyone keeps on asking me why Ultimate. Wow.
Marty's a
You've seen the rest of this.
combination of
Outside the
person
first
and
game running
space marking, forcing home towards us.
At least on this case.
Marlise debris. Saskia making that throw needing to be pinpoint.
Oh, nice!
Great grab from Michelle. Michelle saying, "Preservation, my girl." Preservation of greatness.
Appreciate when players speak to themselves in the third person.
Self-commentary is the best way of learning. Sarah with the pickup, Marlise with the strong home force. Leah, good movement to get free. Resetting to Sarah. Switching to Abby. Abby with the big forehand. And Mia getting on the end of that. Great read by Mia.
Sarah to Lienke. Lienke should find Jordan as an option. They're dribbling it up. It's not on. It's not
Sarah looking off the player called for it.
And that is game.
Lienke to Mia. Marty's take the game. Marty's 15, Kraft 5.
That's so cool. Thank you so much.
And I think both teams will be quite happy with that. Kraft worried they might not be able to put a team together and then playing a very competitive game. Holding Marty's 2-all at one point and forcing them to find another gear, as they say, as Ann Pascoe says. Ann Pascoe says a lot of things. So that's the end of the first women's game for mixed regionals, the Western region. More games to follow.